Hi everyone, and we're back. Trade number 8, a little later today, 7:30. I was having a little trouble finding something that looked really good, and I've got two things I'm going to talk about today. It's going to be quick in and out, but I wanted to make sure I got you guys a trade. We're going to update yesterday's trade, and I'm going to talk about two potential trades. And one of the messages I want to talk about today is pressing on during a losing streak, because that stinks. No one likes it, but it's something that we have to do. So let's go ahead and take a look. Yesterday I had a nice little loser here, Euro New Zealand. Again, probably could learn a lot from this trade, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. I personally was up at one point $2,000 and ended up taking a big loss. And the reason why is because I was trying to hold out and see if we could get a breakout, because I knew if I could get that big winner that I was talking about, it would have really helped out long term. So you can see here, this is it, and it popped right up. This is more recent, but let's go to the daily. It broke down. You can see it was breaking down. It was up very nicely. I was up $2,000, but then it was a fake break and it snapped right out. So, that happens. We just got to prepare for it. I was looking for the overextended reversal. Everything looked pretty good. Again, I'm a little limited on the best potential entries that we can get because of the doing it live. I have to take it right when it's live. But again, no excuses here. It just happens in trading. So right now I'm at 2 winners and 5 losers, 2 and 5. And so there's some good news and some bad news about this. The good news is, and by the way, the link to the spreadsheet is below. So in the description, if you want to take a look at it. The good news is this, that I've lost 5 trades and only won 2, and I'm still making $4,000. That's the good news. And my winning percentage is 28%. And remember, going into this, I wanted to hit 25. You can see it right up there. So it feels nasty because I took 2 bigger losers than what I wanted to lose. I wanted to lose 1,000. I ended up taking a little bit more. That's just dealing with the reality of the situation and looking at the pain and saying, okay, this didn't go the way I was hoping, but it's going to work out because I'm going to follow my strategy. And even if I lose, it's still okay, because you're not going to lose. I'm doing a 20 trade challenge. Every time you do a 20 trade challenge, you're not going to come out ahead because the markets, that's just how they are. But right now, this is good. Even though I feel, my emotions are telling me this is bad because I lost 2 in a row after being up huge. Now I'm down. If I would have been able to knock 2 more out, I'd be flying high right now. And then again, you're in danger. You're in a lot of danger when you have good emotions as well as when you have bad emotions, because your good emotions can get you in trouble. Like, oh yeah, I'm invincible. I can do anything. I'm going to be a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. And those emotions will get you in trouble too. So here's where I'm standing. $4,722 in profit. Average win 5,000. Average loss 1,063. Right about where I wanted to be. My last 2 were a little bigger, so I need to be careful about that. So let's go ahead and look at today's trade. Euro New Zealand was a loser. Today I'm going with the pound yen. You can see that it's crossing below the moving average here, and I'm going to delete that one. It's crossing below the moving average. We're trending down. It's a downtrend. The MACD is moving down. The MACD on the 15-minute is in the negative, and so I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this one. Let's see what the stop loss would be. Let's go Let's go with 40 pips. And so remember, when we talk about calculating the pip cost, we just go up here. It's 9.3. So one lot is $9 a pip. So let's just do that. So we know 9.3, is that what it was? 9.3 times 40 pips. equals 372. So that means I can trade a total of 3 lots, I believe. Let's go 9.3 times 3 times 40. Oh, no. So let's go with 2.5. 9.3 times 2.5 equals times 40 is 930. So we'll go with 2.5, okay? And then let's take a look at our potential targets here. So downward, we got a nice downward break. It's trending down. We want to make sure if we are 40 pips, let's bring this out. I want to, what's 5 to 1? Let's see what that looks like. 40 times 5 is 200 pips. So from here, a 200 pip trade is not that far, really. Just below the bottom of this range. Let's take a look at this support. The support's here. How far is that? That's 250. So I'm actually going to go for the 250. So we're just going to go ahead and do that right now. So let's do 2.5, and we're going to sell it. Okay, and we'll put our stop loss in here, and we're going to go to our take profit down here. And so we're right at a 5 to 1. Let's go back to the hourly, tighten my stop a little bit. Get it right at 40 points, right above this range. Okay, so there we have it. We've got a 5 to 1 on the pound yen, and if we get a nice pop, momentum kicks, it could work. And remember, we never know what's going to happen. I never know what is going to happen. And so whenever the market does something, it can have a good effect on us. So hopefully that this has been useful for you guys. My strategy is currently up right now. Looking to try to extend my gains a little bit. I would really like to get in more of a cushion. I had a cushion before after the fit. It's kind of, you know, if we look at the roller coaster of emotions that I've experienced on this, and that's what you need to realize as a trader. I started out and I lost my first 4 or 5 trades. And it was really kind of hectic because I was down like $5,000. But then I hit 2 big ones in a row and made 10. And so it came back. So then after that, I was up 10 and I was feeling good. And then now I've lost 2 in a row again, and my profits are starting to disappear, and I'm starting to get a little nervous. But it's all about just sticking to my strategy, making sure that I follow what I said I was going to do. And once I can get 1 or 2 more winners, I'll have profit locked in, and then it will all be gravy after that. And so hopefully we'll be able to knock those 2 winners out really quick and see if we can get some of that happening. One of the problems I think was yesterday I was trying it for a little bit tighter, and I'll do that every once in a while. I tried a 15 pip stop. I'll try to get a tighter after I get a big win. I'll try to take some of that and get an even bigger win by it's pushing my winners. And when that actually hits, it helps a lot. Thank you, Muhammad. I appreciate it. I want to say the same to you. Go forward. Have a good day as well. Have a great week as well. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow just because it's a Friday, and I'll be looking at the market. If something really good hits, I'll come back and do trade number 9. But I'm excited because we're getting to the halfway point here very soon. This is trade 8. We'll see where we're at after 10 trades. Hopefully we'll have 2 more winners, and it'll be looking really good. Okay, so that's about it. I guess I'll just do one more recap on my total results here. My 20 trade spreadsheet. We've got 7 trades done so far. 8. We'll just type it in here. $1,000 risk. Pound. GBPJPY. The target is 5,780. And the result, we won't know that until it kicks in. But hopefully this has been helpful. And if you guys want to come back, it's usually in the mornings around 6 or 7. Hang in there. And yeah, and so you can come in and ask some questions. I always appreciate having people ask some questions. And tomorrow is the NFP, so it could be crazy with all of the fear and insanity that's happening in the markets right now. Who knows what will happen? So at the same time, if we're secure and we follow our plan, it could bring in some good results for us. So tomorrow I might jump in around NFP as well if I feel like something could happen. So you might want to check around for that. But if we plan our trade and we think about what we're doing and we do operate with security, we can have success in the midst of a crazy market. Okay, hopefully tomorrow we'll check in and see some good numbers. But in the meantime, that's it for today. Just a quick little update on today's trade. Thank you and have a great day.